Using the Nothing Phone 1 as my primary smartphone the last few weeks in the US, I'm ready to give you my overall thoughts. For starters, I love the build, though, as many noted, it's very iPhone 12 and 13 like, light in the hand, durable, and at face value, it doesn't appear to be a mid range device. Nothing OS, while not without bugs or occasional glitches, is overall pretty smooth, fluid, and performs well. More importantly, it doesn't get in the way of your daily tasks as it's bloat free and great to use compared to other, more cluttered operating systems. Personally, I've quite enjoyed this operating system, kind of designing and making it my own while not having any of that added bloat or overhead. Now, the fingerprint scanner is super fast and unlocks with no issues, faster than Google's current Pixel lineup, I might add, which is a great sign for a first generation product. There's also face unlock, which I personally don't use, but in testing, while it is slower than most, it does work if you prefer that over fingerprint unlock, something that the Pixel 6 series also lacks sadly, given it was so good on Google's Pixel 4 series. It's nice to see face unlock at least offered here on Nothing's Phone 1. Gaming on the Phone 1 is actually quite good with little to no stutter or lag in gameplay. Regardless of the title, you won't have any issues. I also noticed that my Phone 1 stays rather cool, which is also great to see that there's no overheating under more extreme performance. Excellent work here, Qualcomm and Nothing, on the chipset and the overall optimization on the Phone 1 when, again, putting it through its paces with more extreme use. Consuming media is immersive on this display. The speakers are also not too bad. Speakers don't get too loud or anything, but at least they don't sound tinny or muffled when you're using the device. Now for that glyph interface. While useful, it is totally a gimmick in use. There's some cool ringtones differentiating Nothing from other devices. However, this party trick really is only cool for about a day before quickly wearing off. In public, it's absolutely turning heads, and I've been asked quite often what this device is, but really that's about it. There is a bedtime schedule at least, so at night you don't have to worry about your bedroom turning into a rave unless you're into that. There is also a warning regarding light sensitivity and epilepsy, which honestly, taking my family to various doctor appointments, etc., I actually felt like I'm more concerned about this in public, so I actually toggle this off because I don't want to hinder other people around me when using the device. So it is quick to toggle off, but again, kind of renders it all useless if you're constantly turning it off. As cool as it may look, again, really this is just a gimmick. I hope in the future maybe they add something else that kind of sets their devices apart, or maybe make it more useful to where you can actually set this to specific applications, etc. Right now it's really every application, and well, kind of a gimmick that I don't use often, especially since I totally forget to keep my device screen down to actually see the notifications, as I'd rather flip my phone around and actually see the display while I'm working on my desk, or I'm just hanging out in the living room on the coffee table. I can see all of my notifications, etc. right on the screen. Onto the cameras. We have dual cameras on the back with glyph interface, also offering you a ring light option to use your glyph lights while you're taking photos or recording a video, which is kind of nice to see. Then a hole punch selfie cutout camera right there on the front of Phone 1. The photos aren't anything spectacular, they're not terrible but not overly impressive. If you want a mid-range device and cameras are your top priority, this isn't it. Absolutely pick up a Google Pixel instead. These photos will absolutely do for social media and sharing moments with your friends and family quickly. However, video when using a tripod or you're completely still is great for 4K 30 FPS, which my last video I shot using the Nothing Phone 1, no issues whatsoever with that, and the camera doesn't overheat while filming. Any movement though with video is a stuttery mess. Let me know your thoughts though on these few photos that I took and the video that I previously shot with this Nothing Phone 1. Let me know again in the comments down below on what you thought of all of these photos here. Again, not super impressive, but again, for a mid-range device, they're not absolutely trash. Battery performance on the Nothing Phone 1 is pretty solid. You have fast charging via USB-C, standard wireless charging, and wireless battery sharing, which works really well to charge the Nothing Air 1s and various other accessories or devices that you may need to top off. I easily get through a full day of use with the Nothing Phone 1, typically beginning my day at 8 a.m. and ending the day around 11 p.m. most nights. I've consistently seen just over 7 hours of use, with heavier days just over 6. Again, battery performance is excellent. Noted in my unboxing, there's dust under the screen, but the Nothing team already shipped me a replacement, which is just incredible. Really cool to see how quickly Nothing turned that around, and I'm really impressed with the overall support that they've given me since day one of unboxing this. to now, it's just so cool to see that replacement get shipped out. There was recently a new OTA software update for the Phone 1, but many have yet to receive it as the rollout has been incredibly slow. Ideally, it would be nice to see nothing improve this, moving to a more efficient and consistent release cycle. A bit worrisome future state, especially with no word yet on Android 13 coming to Phone 1, and so far Carl's as well as nothing's voice on the actual update to 13 has been kind of worrisome given the fact that they've stated they're not really concerned with version numbers, etc., and that a device is more than that. Well, not really. Consistent updates would be excellent. Okay, so is the Nothing Phone 1 better than an iPhone? Well, absolutely not. Is the Nothing Phone 1 better than a Google Pixel or maybe any of Motorola's latest Android mid-ranges? Nope. However, is it better than a OnePlus Nord? Absolutely. Is it exciting and living up to the hype? Not really. The Nothing Phone 1 is a great mid-range Android device that performs well daily, as it has decent cameras, a fast fluid display, great battery, and a clean OS. Aside from that though, it doesn't offer anything more than what's already available on the market, which is in the mid-range world quite saturated, honestly. So while I personally love using the Nothing Phone 1, Nothing's Ear 1 buds, and seeing a new company dive into this industry, I'm left hoping Nothing does a bit more than hype the status quo. I'm worried that Nothing becomes another OnePlus or LG, and this is only their first gen product. I'm hopeful for the future, but skeptical. Which really sums up my thoughts on the Nothing Phone 1. Let me know your thoughts though in the comments down below, and as always, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. Thanks for watching, take care, and stay safe.